Hello, and welcome to this lesson on camera positioning. The height and angle that you set your camera can have a real effect on the overall tone of your video. Think about real life for a moment. If you're sitting in a chair and somebody comes over to talk to you and you're still sitting and they are standing up and talking down at you, they can seem a bit dominating and it's not a very comfortable feeling. You can also run into problems by having a camera that is positioned far too high. Perhaps you're trying to get rid of the possibilities of a double chin by looking up all the time. Instead, it can make you look really awkward and inferior. And rather than this confident look, you look a little bit more like, please listen to me, I really do have something good to say. Our aim here is to present a video that feels like a friendly one-to-one conversation. So position your camera at about eye level so that we feel like we're on equal terms. Now the next question is, where do we stand in the frame? Do we stand in the direct center or off to the side a little bit? Now you've possibly heard of a camera composition guideline named the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds gets you to imagine that your screen is divided along these lines called thirds, and you place your most important focal point in one of the intersection points, or at least along one of the lines. For a one-on-one talking video, the focus is on the eyes of the presenter. But if I put it along one of these third lines, it looks really cool for a photo, but for a one-on-one talking video, it looks a little bit odd, unless you're going to be constantly showing graphics and overlays and other things in this empty space here. So instead, we stand in the direct middle of the frame and try and get our eyes to cross along the top third line. If you can, set your camera to be on manual focus. And of course, make sure that you are the thing that is sharply in focus. I say this because sometimes autofocus goes out of focus. A lot of the time it gets it right, but occasionally you'll be on camera and you'll wave your hand around and the camera will go, oh, what's this thing? This must be really important. I'm going to focus on this piece of the screen. And as it's focusing, you're talking and your hand moves away and it's like, okay, what am I looking for? Oh, I must be focusing on this piece of wall. And it puts this as the focal point and you go all blurry for a few seconds until the camera goes, oh, hang on, this person is the thing that I'm meant to be looking at. Even if you have one of those cameras that has the facial detection, it does sometimes get it wrong. So you're a lot better going with manual focus if you have that ability. And that's pretty much it for camera positioning. So make sure that you're using manual focus if you can, that your camera is positioned at about eye level, that you're standing in the center of the frame, and that your eyes, if you can, try keep it on that top third line. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson, which is all about lighting.